It's my pleasure to be here to give a talk. Also, a chance to exchange an idea. I will be here for about 1 week. So in this talk, I will not give some technical detail about this. I just give a big picture of what we have done in recent years. This is outline of my talk. Start with some simple background, and then we give mathematical description, and then we focus on continuous time optimization. And finally, we do some concluding remark. So this, I think, everybody in the room knows convex optimization is just copied from textbook. And for ours, we have two versions. One is Discrete-time, and the other is continuous time. On the other hand, we will talk about distributed design. So I have to talk about the agent. So now we have to handle the multi-agent system from single agent to multi-agent, and then we will keep study the network topology and the design of a local protocol based on neighbor information, and also we have a lot of complex issues, unbalanced graph, uncertain measurement, or some environment and heterogeneous agent, something like this. And then in the study of multi-agent system, consistency is the basic problem. Yeah, we know that each year some paper published on this topic, and our optimization is based on it because consistency is not our aim, not only a start point. We need to optimize something. Some agent will work together to get something done. So we will do some optimization jobs based on consistency. So this is what we are talking about, distributed optimization. There are two parts. One part is optimization, and the other part is distributed design. And when we look at the overs distributed optimization, we can also find this two part. The consistent part is for distributed. Why we need consistent here? Because there are different agents. We have to find some variable to consensus, to be synchronized. Otherwise, they have no anything in common, and we cannot say that they can cooperate each other. So then, meanwhile, we need another term to achieve optimal tasks. So something like this. This is the basic structure. And here, what in my topic is focused on the convex optimization, because this is I think the simplest optimization formulation. Based on that, we can later, but not now, later in our plan will extend the result to some other more complex optimization problems. And of course, there are a lot of applications, smart grid, sensor network, and the social network, and all those things. I think that you guys know about all this, so let's skip this. So now let's start the formulation. And when we consider a convex optimization, we are shown there are fx function f is convex, and then we can extend it to the distributed version. That means we separate f into a group of fi and assign the fi to agent I. In other words, to calculate the minimum value, the optimum value of f, we will ask each agent I to do their own job, to optimize their own fi, the cost function. And each agent I only knows its local function, fi, or even less, they only know the gradient. And it will be easy if the optimal solution of fi is the same of the f, but usually they are different. They are different. So in other words,
Yeah. So the implies are convex as well?
sometimes. Yeah, because F is convex. When we separate it, usually we assume that convex, but sometimes we can relax the condition.
Okay.
Yeah, but we make the.
But here they all are convex.
Yeah. Yeah, here.
No, I have the same question.
Then we add constraint here. There are lots of constraint, different kind of constraint. For example, include the equality constraint, the set constraint, something like that. Also, we have there distributed version, but here, when we consider distributed version, the constraint becomes different kind. Here, I just basically, roughly speaking, we have three kinds of constraint. The first one, the simplest one is global. That means the constraint, every agent knows the constraint. And the local one means that, for example, here we said that we have GI less than 0, so only agent I knows it. Or maybe we have the set constraint, omega I, only agent I knows it. So this is a local constraint. And the most difficult part is the covering constraint. That means it looks like global, because they need the global information, but each agent only knows its own value. So this is the most difficult part. We have some basic definition about the convex function. So we have a convex and a strictly convex and a strongly convex. Strongly convex looks, you see that it's maybe look very restrictive, but it's widely used in engineering. For example, in smart grid, when they gave the optimization, the performance index, then they gave something like this. And also, we have some technique from engineering report. We have some technique regulation technique to make to change to modify some function without such property, make them become convex, strongly convex. So this is also very important because if the function is strongly convex, then the conversion rate will be much easier to estimate. This is convex set. And when we talk about multi-agent, we have to deal with the graph. The graph here means we have anti-derived graph and the derived graph, and also the graph may be fixed or may be time variable. Here, I'd like to mention a little more about the derived graph. If when we start a consensus, that's no big deal. We don't care if the graph is undirected and the directed. Though the technique may be a little different, but here it's totally different. When we consider the derived graph, even the convergence, the overs converges, but they may not come the exact optimal solution. So, but for the balance, that will be okay. For unbalanced, that will be other problem. So many people now they working on unbalanced graph, and they need another dynamics to estimate the unbalanced weight. So this is the difference between the optimization. This is also about the graph. We have two standard definition about the joint connection. The first one, it means that for any t, then all of the unit graph after t, we put them together, the unit graph is connected. So everyone knows that this is the necessary condition. Otherwise, if there are t after that, the unit graph is not connected, then must be some part as isolated. So this is the necessary condition. And usually, people like to use the second one, we call uniform joint connection. That means that we have a capital T, then we have unit graph on the interval with the length capital T it's connected. After we start on the convex optimization, we can extend it many different extensions. The first one is that we try to study some special, not general, special non-convex optimization. We make some convex relaxation or make it a convex problem with some constraint. And also we consider online or robust optimization. Online means that the data keep coming, so we needed to update the optimization. We need to evaluate the algorithm by the regulator analysis, and then we can also extend the result to some game theory. Here we are just we are working on we have the result on the following two games: zero sum and aggregative, and also maybe you know that some coverage, multi-agent coverage problem. We can also write such problem in the form of optimization, but unfortunately, most of the optimization for the coverage is non-convex, so this is much difficult to solve it, especially in mathematical way. And also, we can extend our results to machine learning, because machine learning can be rewritten as a kind of optimization. Before I talk about continuous time optimization, list some of our results of discrete-time optimization. John worked with some of my students or some professors, and I think Guodong with you here.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, and for example, here we start very simple problem we call the convex intersection. I'll talk about it a little bit with a little bit detail later. And we contribution here, that means we give not the projection is not accurate anymore. So we give some result, very simple, very fundamental result, and also we found a critical angle. And also we extended the result to a very special non-convex intersection problem. And also we started random sleep. That means that we do not need to communicate always. We randomly communicate, and we can still achieve the solution, but meanwhile we can reduce some communication costs. And then we extend our result to zero sum game. We solve some case, and especially I already mentioned that for the unbalanced graph, we give adaptive heterogeneous size to estimate the unbalanced weight to achieve the exact solution, optimal solution. And also we consider the quantization issue. Quantization is a constraint from communication. That means we have the bandwidth, so we needed to reduce the data rate. So we consider a very simple problem. We all result in like if the graph is fixed, we can achieve this with 1 bit. But if it's switching, at most 3 bit will be solving the problem. And also we start some optimization with constraint, because the practical optimization problem contain many constraints. But recently, our focus on continuous time. Most of the conventional optimization algorithms are discrete time, because people will argue that we write computer code to solve the problem, so discrete will be good enough. But in recent years, things become changed. So for several decades, very few works on the continuous time algorithm. Their aim is to, at that time, they just use continuous time algorithm to approximate the discrete time, or maybe they they start a special constraint optimization. They use the continuous time algorithm will be easier to solve such problem. But now it's totally different because this is a several physical system era, so we needed some hybrid or discrete time and continuous to combine together. For the continuous time optimization, we have two kinds of problem. One is fundamental problem for the discrete optimization. Then we need to deal with the following issues. The first is the graph. We need a graph, so we need to deal with the connectivity. What kind of connectivity condition we need to solve the problem. And we have to deal with a lot of uncertainties because in network there is a lot of different uncertainties there from communication, measurement, environment, a lot of things, and also we have handle constraints. This local coupling, something like this. And another kind of problem is several physical problem, hybrid problem. I know John a lot of good work on several physical system, but here what I talk about is very special case. That means that we needed we put the computation and the communication at the several level, and we have, for example, here we can start with random sleep, event trigger, quantization, something like this, and another level is physical system because now some robots will go outside to do optimization, not only just a computer. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is I like to talk about this instead about why we need a continuous time model more than ever, because this is new era, and the optimization may not be solved only by the computer code, but by some physical system, a group of agent, a group of robot may go outside, although in some real environment do something, so we need a continuous time here. And for several physical systems, we have two-level things: discrete time, communication, and computation, and the continuous time physical system. They need to work together. The upper level for decision, the lower level for control. They put together. And for my own viewpoint, because my background is nonlinear continuous time control. So I think we can use this new viewpoint to found a new algorithm for design. And some people also talk about the quantum computer. They said that if quantum computer is popular, then at that time we will need a continuous time algorithm. But I don't know when they will popular.
Yeah.
This is a simple comparison. Just, I did not list all of them, but you can see that because, of course, the discrete time and the continuous time have a lot in common. I just list a little different. The first I mentioned that in the discrete time, because this is the optimization people do. They use variational inequality, monotone, settle dynamics, but for continuous time is our control people there. We use the Yiguang function, passivity, this concept there. And in their design, they design the step size, use some time value parameter to do that. But here we will use the dynamic control, right? Dynamic compensation, and if we have two level, we use a singular perturbation. For the theory, conventionally they have a convex optimization. They have the fixed point theory contraction or something like that to solve the equilibrium problem. But here, for continuous time, we can use nonlinear control. We can use non-smooth differential integration and robust control, a sliding mode, or some popular tools from control of later. So I think this is why we think it's a very good opportunity to do that. For continuous optimization, in recent years we have some result like this. we start with the simple one. This we call people call convex intersection computation, and we start with the accurate projection, and later we extend it to the approximate projection. And we also consider optimization constraint. And the first for the fundamental problem, and the last two about the physical system, we have to reject some external disturbance, and we have put some dynamics there, linear dynamics there. Yeah, we like to start with this simple one because this is, I think, should be the simplest formulation for optimization, and also here gave us a very, very clear picture to show what we are doing. The convex intersection problem computation is like this. We have a group of convex sets, and we need to find a point or a solution in this intersection set. There are lots of algorithms to do that, but in nonlinear network, what we do is like this. We assign each set, convex set, to an agent, and each agent, their only task is, if they do not find some intersection, they just try to get in, to enter its own convex set. So each agent only tries to get in its own convex set. But meanwhile, because here we do the agent communicate together. Meanwhile, they try to achieve consensus. And when we put these two together, I already mentioned that in the algorithm we have two parts. One part is consensus, one is the own optimization. And put two together, you can see that all our agents achieve consensus only if they get in the intersection set. So in this way, we can solve the problem. So this is the formulation to find a point in the intersection set of the model. And the problem, in fact, is not new. Many years ago, in 1950s, many people gave a different centralized solution to solve it. And for the distributed version, if we started several years ago, the people, 90s, other people working on that. Gordon also worked with me, published one paper on that. So here you can see that when we start continuous time, the over for continuous time case. So we have accurate projection for optimization and plus neighbor-based rule for consensus. We put together, then we can solve the problem. And the difficulty is like this, because we have to depend on the local neighbor-based information. So we do not have the centralized information anymore. And then because here the graph is switching, so we have to find, because here we try to prove its convergence, so we have to find a commonly on function. And because there we have a set there, even the set itself is non-smooth, so we have a two kind of non-smooth problem here to deal with. So this is the result we have done for this algorithm. Is very simple, two part. And the first result is that if we have uniformly strongly connect, we can achieve this problem. And this result is consistent for the existing Discrete-time result. But this paper, I think, it published in attribution mainly because the second result, because we started the necessary condition. So we gave a condition one, in which cases, then this necessary condition becomes sufficient condition. So in this case, we solved it. The kind of like undirected graph, we can do that even if they switching all the time. And at each moment, the graph may not be connected. But if the graph satisfies the necessary condition, solve the problem. So this is a simple summation. See that. And then the next thing, I try to finish 20 minutes because we have another talk at 11. And then this is what I would say is we consider the approximate projection because exact projection, in fact, is not easy to get. Usually, it is also an optimization problem. We need to solve another optimization problem to get the exact projection. So here we consider the approximate. That means that we do not know exact the projection is, but we know that it is in a home. So this is the basic idea. And then we found that if the count value, the value here is we found that the critical angle. That means that if the theta equal pi over 4, then it is the critical value. If less than, we can make all of the solution bounded. Otherwise, they will diverge. So this is the contribution about this. And another strange thing like this, when we use, we do a lot of simulation. About this, we found that sometimes approximate projection perform better than the accurate one. In the beginning, we feel it kind of strange, but later we found that, yeah, it should be that because we have more freedom, right? Because this is the accurate, this is the accurate. But for the approximate, we have a lot of maybe inside somewhere. So the accurate is only one of the solution, one of the selection of the approximate one. So we can find easily something better than that. And also we have a continuum version of this part. And then we talk about the organized with some constraint. There's different constraint. For example, we consider local encoded constraint. We consider coupled constraint. One of the famous coupled constraints is called resource allocation. That means that we have a resource and the different agent will get its own part, something like this. And then we have some other kind, and then we can combine them together to do that. And also we can apply it to some simple cases in sensor network and then smart grid. And in our result, we start with a fixed graph, an undirected graph. And for the strict convex, we can usually get a symptotic stable. And for the strongly convex, we get an exponential stable. And of course, we have also some extended. I'll show you some formula like this. Each agent had a group of local constraints, and the different part is from here. Here we are this is the projection here, and this is non-smooth dynamics. So when we started the convergence, we used a new hybrid Lassell invariance principle. So it's non-smooth, so to solve the problem. And this is resource allocation. Here, this is a group of agents to try to find a good solution to make the that equality hold. The story I spent a little more time on all this because this is very famous topic. The story is like this. PI, for example, in smart grid, in positive, PI, okay, let's go back. We consider a group of area. For in each area, the demand for every I, the demand is PI, and the generator can generate Xi, the power. But if they are separated, then everything will be simple. Xi will equal to DI, but when they connect with each other, they can help each other. Sometimes we do not need the xi equal DI anymore. Then they will reorganize to achieve this optimization solution. So we have some result out of this. And yeah, Optimizaiton paper just published on this topic. And also we put some set container. And another topic is about the optimization with disturbance. Because the robot will go outside, so they have a different external disturbance there. So here we will try to achieve that optimization. In the algorithm, we have 3 terms now. First one is agent dynamics. They try to achieve some consensus. And we have optimization to achieve, and also we have to reject the disturbance. So in the control, we also found the 3 parts. The first part for optimization, we have a gradient, and the second part is for the cooperation, right? It's consensus, and the third part is disturbance rejection. We use the internal model to do this. But here I like to mention that it is not so easy because of the cost function. The system is nonlinear. It's nonlinear. If it's linear, we say that it will be quite simple because we can put one linear term after another, but because it's nonlinear, so each time when we put some new term there, we need to find a way to construct the unknown function. So there are some results about it. For example, in the beginning, we considered the disturbance with a known frequency, and then we consider the unknown frequency disturbance, and also we consider nonlinear case, and even trigger something like this. And the fourth part is we talk about the dynamics here. That means we will have a group of agents, group of robots to achieve the optimization. For example, here we have the Lagrange equation here to achieve this, and we give a very simple control law to solve the optimization problem. And we can, in fact, we also have some other application to solve the problem with saturation. The saturation of velocity or the saturation with the control can also solve the optimization problem. And some application about the systems. And also we can consider some higher order system. Here I just listed the S integral, and we can extend it to some minimal phase nonlinear system. Okay, I like to spend some time to talk about the research framework several years. So now I think it's time to combine the optimization and control again. In the beginning, optimization and control are closely connected. After that, they have been developed separately for several decades. But now, because the several physical systems, we need to put them together. So here, for the control, we have several things to handle: constraint, uncertainty, and dynamics. In the control, the constraint from the dynamics, non-homonymic, saturation, some event based, and uncertainty. To deal with the uncertainty, the identification, adaptive control, robust control, and dynamics, maybe stochastic or nonlinear, or complete physical system. And the optimization, they have totally different concerns. For their constraint, they have inequality, some convex set, or equality, or resource allocation, something like this with the constraint. And for uncertainty, now they have online optimization. They do not have, for example, now they do not they do not have the gradient, they have some data to use the data to calculate, to find an optimal solution. Also, they also have the robust optimization problem. And their dynamics is different from control dynamics. They have some high order overload, but they increase the order just to speed up the conversion rate. But in control, the high order is from the physical system. We cannot reduce them. So they are different concerns. And now, because we consider the distributed optimization, so we have considered network. And in network, we also have a lot of constraints. Communication, we have delay, quantization, package loss, a lot of things. And the environment also have a disturbance. And also we consider the energy saving in the various case. Certainly, we also have the link failure, something like this. And for the dynamics, most of multi-agent system do not care. They said that the link usually constant, have a constant or even time rate. But now the people started, even the link having their own dynamics. And also some graph may split or merge, something like this. We also have its own dynamics. Now I have put some of them together and try to put some more together because you can see that the combination. I think it can make a lot of interesting results. Also, before I end my talk, I also talk about some recent results in recent 3 years about multi-agent system. The first is the distributed optimization I just mentioned, and also mentioned some other part. The containment control, and it means that the multiple leader, and they form a convex set, and all of the agents get in their set. They call containment control, and the distributed auto-regulation is a kind of general framework for leader forwarding problems. Its basic idea is with internal model. Or sometimes we can use equivalent observer design to do this. And we also have some work on the attitude synchronization and formation. Attitude dynamics is essentially nonlinear. We cannot use linear idea anymore. Also, I have some results on the coverage. We consider sweeping a group of agents to sweep a given area. And the common filter and the quantization, we mentioned that the quantization control the movement. And the target surrounding, this is kind of different from containment control. Containment control is that we have a group of, we have a convex set and ask all of agents get in, but the target surroundings, we have a convex set, but the agent will surround the set, and outside the set. And we also have some topic of opinion dynamics. And for the opinion dynamics, we will talk about on this Friday because of the. I think we can discuss later all the detail as scale. The technical detail, to try to give a picture of all this. I think it will be easier for us to exchange ideas. If you need some detail, I can show you all papers. Some people are quite long.
Thank you.